First off, I want to address something. So, if you feel like you're better than me, like if me talk English and intimidating you feel mo me need lo go to school or sa lo talk English good. Um, bro, you're in the wrong place. Yeah. What am I one kind la? You watching me make this live video, you what one kind sa. To be honest, great old dropout. Bro, me. If you feel like you sound English more than me, start on YouTube channel. I'm the people something. Sorry, somebody hate comment number me just address him all. But yeah, was the podcast. I'm think blue me tell me trauma. Suppose you feel like you got more at him, comment. Pamit la story. O ila kam lo podcast tu na like serim ting blue antem milos la topic thread wem sigurapin bun blue thread. Bara. Trauma bla message la inbox to me all. Suppose you les lo comment. Tok sa me. But I'll be stop. I'm set him up. No worries. Boy man. Okay, moving on. I got this. Alright. I don't know why people do that. Hush. Clap. But I just did it and now I know why. Yeah. Hang on. I left my notes over there. I'll be back. Where did we write? I have my notes. I feel like I'm about to preach. Let's just start, okay? Welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for those who sub to my YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of December of 2022. So I'm starting now. Instead of making it like a New Year resolution, New Year goal. We'll get to that. I'm going to talk a little bit about New Year goals as well. But anyway, I'm way ahead of myself. I'm yet to upload this on Spotify. I'm working around that. It requires a few episodes to launch it. So I'm still working on that. Google Podcasts, Before we begin, if you're new here, my name is Matthias. There's no fancy way to say it. It's Matthias. MK Yoba. This is the MK Yoba podcast where I talk about general things that pop in my head, my experiences. I'm going to have guests here soon, hopefully. By next year, we'll get the show on the road and include different scenarios. So it won't be just like a one-man thing where I'm just talking to you. You might get bored, watching me rap all day. So yeah, I'm going to change it up. But I won't get into the details of that because I want to... Here's the thing, right? When I say I want to do something, I tend to not do it or I talk myself out of not doing it. You ever done that? So now, from now on, I think I have an idea. I just execute it, right? And I learn as I go or stumble, whatever. I also learned that I say anyway a lot. So I'm going to put the anyway counter here. Probably. If I have time to edit this. Anyway, moving on. I'm a heavy breather, so if I breathe into the mic, I apologize. Full disclaimer, I am not an expert in anything. Actually, I may have some qualifications, but that is not the point. What I'm trying to get across here is this is a journey that I'm starting on, and I want to take you, the audience, with me. Whatever mistakes I make along the way, you'll be there to correct me. So if I make a mistake, please point it out. Because if you make mistakes, then you're growing. You have room for, expansion. If you're not making mistakes, you're always perfect, selfie this, filter that, yada, yada, blah, blah, baby, whatever, man. You're not learning anything. You're fake, People got to learn to drop the facade. Social media is a highlight reel. I'm just going to say it. Social media is a highlight reel. If you see someone on social media and you think you know them, think again. Bro, they don't show you the times they're broke. They don't show you the times they're suffering. They don't show you all of that needy, grindy, dirty little secrets of theirs, the disgusting little things. They don't show you, all right? They show you what they want you to think. It's like a facade, this evil little, I'm better than you. I got this job. I do this. I eat here. I eat there. Selfie this, selfie that. I'm on this island. I'm on this trip. I drink so much beer. And it's all just like Anyway, some people are actually genuine. And some people can actually afford that kind of lifestyle. Highland out, weekend out, whatever. Just don't believe everything you see on social media, bro. Okay, I've addressed this enough. I'm going to move on. So recently, my friend and I, I'm sure most of you know him as PNG For realz. I actually met him through that platform of his page of PNG For realz. It all came from a comment. He posted something of a show that he was going to do like a comedy show. I'm just going to throw it up here. And I commented and I said, yo, are there any open mic nights where you can, go and show your stand-up skills or whatever? And he just called my bluff immediately. He's like, you think you're good enough? Work on some lines and we'll throw you in as an opening act. And I didn't, at that point, I was like, hey, I'm already here. I got nothing to lose. I've always wanted to try stand-up. Most of the time I'm just laying down. I got you, you dirty bastard. I got you. But yeah, I met up with him. We went, did some stand-up and I recorded a few of it. I didn't post it because, man, I suck. I tried watching myself. Talking to a camera, it's a different vibe. I can just, words formulate. It's fun. But talking in front of an audience with jokes, I wrote 2 pages, by the way. They gave me 5 minutes. Standing in front and talking, I took up 9 minutes. And I only said 1 joke that I wrote on that paper. And I didn't even say word for word. And then I realized, you can write jokes, but writing jokes and saying them are 2 different things. You don't actually write what you're gonna say, and you can't really do word for word. Because as you're writing it, you're thinking it from a different, you're constructing the sentences differently. But when you're standing up in front and your balls are sweating and you're just looking at everyone and staring back and you're like, make me laugh. You just lose it in that moment. You're like, oh shit. If you think about it, comedy is just like sex, right? You bought at the room. It's your first time. You have to please them. And the more noise they make, the more satisfied they are. I didn't say the joke properly. It's a joke from Trevor Noah. You should go watch his joke. It's about comedy and sex. Pretty good. Anyway. But yeah, it was a fun experience. Shout out to Klennet if you're watching this. Thanks a lot for inviting me. I think there's going to be another show soon, hopefully. I'm not sure when, but yeah, we'll get to that when it happens. But yeah, watching myself from that, I really cringed. You ever record yourself and you watch yourself in front of an audience and you just ugh. And then why was I laughing at my own jokes? It was horrible. Let me know if you guys want to see it in cringe. I probably won't post it, a whole lot of it. Klennet won't want me to post his stuff. And I did it. I also, Turagunan was performing that night. Ree actually performed a song that night. I posted the song. You can go check it out. I'm going to link it up here again. Turagunan was good. Oh, Turagunan, come on. You can't, bro. I think they've done a lot of stand-up and a lot of comedy and skits, and they've gone pretty good at it. For me, it's I'm still new. I'm still learning. But hey, you gotta learn, right? Anyway, watching myself was cringe. Really, really cringe. Klennet was like, if you feel like something's gonna add to it in the moment, just add on it. I kept on adding and adding, and I was just adding off the first joke that it went boring to a point where my punchlines didn't make sense anymore. Oh my god. It was just so cringe. So cringe. We'll do a poll. I'll do a poll on my social media if you want to watch it. Yeah, watching yourself isn't fun. I mean, this is different because, well, it's different. I don't know how to explain it, but it's different. Like seeing, yeah, it's probably because of the audience. Like when there's a live audience, like if there was 20 people sitting in front of me right now and I had to record a podcast, I probably wouldn't be that confident. I probably have to, like, I'll stumble, you know. But then why do we do that? Why do we, like, care about what people think? We say we don't care. Like, I say we don't care. I say I don't care. But really, I care, you know? Like, I care about what people think. Honestly, like, if you're denying that you don't really care, I think it takes time to, like, really not give a fuck about what people think. There's, like, limits, boundaries, you know? Things that you care about what people think and things that you don't care about what people think. The general I don't give a fuck attitude is flawed. I think there's like boundaries. For my own case, like, oh, he's so big. You gotta eat less. Oh my god, you're so disgusting. I don't give a fuck. Alright? I'm done explaining myself. The number of times people have come up to me and offered me health advice is just amazing. I'm not gonna get into that right now. Honestly, it's just. Anyway, the other thing I want to talk about New Year resolutions. Look, I get it, right? Like New Year resolutions, everyone say it doesn't work. It's overrated. You're only gonna follow it for January, and they're probably right. They're probably telling the truth. But then again, I think it depends on the person. If you have faith in yourself, if you have strong willpower and control over your own, like, what do you call it? Feelings, I guess, or lusts. What am I talking about? Lust. If you have own control over your own body, basically. Say for instance, an example for myself was I quit smoking, right? And I didn't do it on January. I did say it was a New Year resolution that I was gonna quit smoking, but then I watched this video on YouTube that said that like your body needed time to adjust, because if you suddenly stop, it's not gonna work out. Like, you're just gonna go into this afterburn or over what do you call it? There was a term he used. Like, you're just gonna increase your cravings, you know? Like if you stop all of a sudden for a month and then you slip off 1 or 2 days, you're just gonna go double addicted, you know? Like it's just gonna get worse for you. And if you repeat that pattern over like years, that addiction is just gonna keep building and building and building and building on top of each other. So the best way to go about it is, well, the best way that I did it, it's sort of like cut back, you know, just give like small restrictions, I guess. Like, say you're not gonna cut down smoking, you're not gonna quit smoking, you're gonna cut down smoking. So if you're gonna do like, if you smoke, say 5 or 6 cigarettes a day, say you wanna do 3 cigarettes a day, and switch from, like, if you smoke Spear, which is a really strong cigarette, probably switch to Cambridge or Pall Mall Green or something, and just, you know, like cool smoke mint, you know, smoke mint. It helps with the urge to smoke, you know, takes the edge off, basically. So yeah, once you do that, over a period of time, you try to have conversations with yourself. Tell yourself, I don't like smoking. You know, this smoking isn't fun. Smoking costs me money. Like, when you start doing that and you build that, eventually you'll just stop smoking and you become like and it's not like, trust me, it works. I've done it. I went from 8 to 10 cigarettes a day to like now only when I drink. Mostly because when I drink a lot of alcohol, I tend to vomit, and for me to stop vomiting, I smoke a cigarette, and it works. Actually, that's a lie. When I drink, I smoke. It's like boy in Dakar Kambang, you know? You drink, you smoke. You drink beer, you smoke. It just makes sense. I can't drink without smoking. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, New Year's resolution, bro. A lot of people I know are gonna do New Year's resolution, and then they're just not gonna do it. Like January comes January, they'll just say, "All right, the first week you're gonna do it. The second week probably you slip up a little bit, and then you just give up, man." But my advice is, if you wanna keep like, if you wanna do something like a life-changing decision, you shouldn't do it on New Year's. It's not the time to make life-changing decisions. Say like if you say, "Oh, I'm gonna start saving money. I'm gonna start January 1st, putting money aside, like 1 kina a day or something." You shouldn't start that on January. You should start that whenever. Like even now, you can just start. If it's something you can control, if it's something within your control, just start. Here's some advice that I can give you that worked for me. If something is out of your control, don't fuss about it. But if it's in your control, that you can do something about it, to change it, to make it better, to make it worse, to make it better for most parts. If you have control over it, you can make a fuss about it. If you have control about it, take control over it. If you don't, however, just let it go. It is what it is, you know? It's true, man. It is what it is. Like, just let it go. Don't just live. Life's too short, man. Life's longer, but if you live like this, it's going to be short for you. Anyway, but I hope you guys do some good New Year resolutions. New Year is going to be next year is going to be a fun time for us, for me. Hopefully for you guys. I'll keep rolling out the content. I'll keep doing new stuff. If you want to support me in like raising funds for this channel to grow, I do take pictures and I charge people. I do make videos as well for like birthdays, and I do portraits and stuff. You can check it out on my social media at Yabil Photos on Instagram, Yabil Photos also on Facebook. Facebook, I think it's Yabil Images. I tried to change it, but it won't allow me for some reason. I don't know. So I stuck to it anyway. And Yabil, if you don't know what Yabil is, Yabil translate roughly to Big Man. So yeah, Yabil. The full language, it's my language, it's like Yabilwa. Yeah. Well, if you don't know, now you know. So yeah. If you see me on the street, just say hi. I have my game face on, but generally I'm a nice person. Sincerely hope the best for you guys. I hope you stick to your New Year goals. I know I'll be doing some resolutions. I probably won't share them because I haven't actually gotten any New Year's. Honestly, I gave up on resolutions. I remember it was a family tradition. Like when I was a kid, my dad would sit us down every 30th and be like, "Here's an A4 paper. Just write all your resolutions. You want to change your life, you know." Oh man, that was just some cringe as shit. I'll never do that again. Honestly, like, and my dad, I love my dad, but sometimes he's stubborn, and his advice isn't just always on point. If you have parents, like parents. The thing is, like, when I was a kid, I thought they knew everything. They were my world. But now that I'm growing up, I'm starting to realize that parents don't know shit as well. Like, they're just making it up as they go along. That's the fun part. But yeah, resolutions. New resolutions. If you're going to make some, make sure you stick by it. Write it down. I find that writing it down, it's easier to remember. Did I just talk this whole time with something in my beard? You guys are terrible people. You didn't say any shit. Anyway, I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible, so probably cut most of it out. But if you're seeing this, again, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Love you guys. Peace. Hey, Happy New Year from the bottom of my wretched heart. Happy New Year. belated Merry Christmas. I hope you had a fun year. I hope you have your socks on because next year is going to be wild. It's about to go down. End video.